Good morning, Jackson Middle School. Today is Thursday, September 3rd, and these are your morning announcements. Weather forecast today is showers and storms and still humid with a high of 83, but I hear that it's supposed to be nicer tomorrow, so hold on one more day and we should be good. I want to apologize yesterday for the confusion with the daily announcements. I had meetings yesterday morning, which will happen from time to time. So I tried to pre-record the announcements and post them at 8:45. However, when I did that, I scheduled them for the wrong day. So I apologize for that. I had a couple emails wondering where the announcements were, and I appreciate that. That means somebody's watching and wanting them, and I'm glad to do that, and we want to make sure that they're on there every day. So they aren't posted. I sent an email out yesterday to kind of explain that, but the goal is to have the morning announcements on here every day at 8:50, and if there's a trouble with that, then I will post a pre-recorded version, so that way there's always something here, and that's the goal. Just a reminder, today we are remote like normal. We're following our remote bell schedule. 9 o'clock is first period, 9:40 is second period, 10:20 is fourth period. And then again, after lunch, we've got sixth period at 1 o'clock, eighth period at 1:40, and ninth period at 2:20. Tomorrow, there will not be any specific live instruction from teachers because we will be preparing for coming back to school blended next week. However, we highly encourage students to follow that same remote bell schedule starting at 9 o'clock for first period, and you should check Google Classroom each of those periods and follow that bell schedule to make sure that you are getting everything that you need to do. So tomorrow there might be work in Google Classroom, there might be work in Google Classroom for you to be able to get done tomorrow. So check that on your normal bell schedule and stick to the routine of what remote looks like whenever you're not at school. That's going to apply again next week. So on Tuesday after Labor Day is a blue scheduled day. So if I'm a blue student, I'm coming to school and we're excited to have you. But on Tuesday, the green students are staying home. That's a remote day. So we're going to ask you to follow that same routine and try to stay in the same routine as school when you're not here. So teachers will have Google Classrooms ready for you by the time your class period starts, and you should be able to go from there. So we're going to spend, like I said, we're going to send a lot more detailed information probably tomorrow, it's looking like, with still changes here and there and trying to make sure everything's right. So we're going to have videos and emails and things like that going home tomorrow that gives you time for the weekend to watch them and prepare and hopefully be ready for Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. Yesterday, you received an email, hopefully from Dr. Wise, that went around to all families in the district about our switch to blended learning. There was a lot of information in there and links to what some of those expectations are going to be. I really recommend that you take some time to read through that and make sure you understand that, because all of the plans that we are making are trying to follow the guidelines that are in there. But one thing I did want to highlight, and I'm going to send out a specific email today describing this as well, is that every single day a student comes to school, we need to do a symptom screen for all students. And the way that this will go smoothly is if parents and families do this symptom screen before school starts at home. So there's going to be 4 questions on this screener asking, have you been tested positive, or have you been around somebody that's tested positive for COVID or is showing those symptoms, or have you had a fever, or did you take your temperature today, and is it below 100.4? So all of these questions, depending upon the answers, we may have to call families if someone has been around somebody positive or is showing symptoms or things like that. We are going to be sending kids to a clinic and calling home and getting kids picked up. So to lessen the disruption to school, we're asking families to do that at home first. So if you can ask those questions, again, they're in Dr. Wise's email, and I will email those to you as well today. If you can ask those questions of your kids, make sure temperatures are checked every day before they come to school. Then when we ask the questions, all the questions will be answered the way that they need to be, and we're going to move on with our day. That's our goal. But we'll be communicating with you if there's an answer that doesn't jive, because our goal is to keep 400 people safe each day. We're going to have about 315 kids each day, and staff members that we want to make sure are having the safest experience here at school as possible. So please make sure that you're doing that. And then look for that email today that gets more into detail about the symptom screeners. And then next week, like we said, Tuesday and Wednesday will be blue groups. There is no Wednesday deep clean next week because of the holiday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, blue students will come to school. Thursday and Friday, green students will come to school. And when you're not at school, you will be following your remote bell schedule at home, checking Google Classroom at the appropriate times. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody. And if it doesn't, please shoot us an email and we will help out the best we can. Again, if you're having any trouble with technology, if you have any questions about your Chromebooks or anything like that, the first stop is emailing Chromebook help at swcsd.us. They should be able to diagnose. A lot of times I hear that they're able to diagnose and fix over the phone. So that would be great. So if you send them an email, they'll call you back. They will try to work with you in fixing what they can. And if they can't, they'll arrange an exchange. So please do that. If you're having Infinite Campus trouble, you can either email me if it's just a quick username or password, or if there's other issues, you can email ic.help@swcsd.us. If you need meals next week, please make sure you get on the website to pre-order those meals on Infinite Campus Portal. So make sure that that gets done by Friday. Friday is the deadline for the following week's meals, and you should be good to go there. Happy birthday today to Kevin Rock. Happy birthday, Kevin Rock. I hope you have a great day, and please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Everyone at Jackson Middle School, make today a great day.